episode of Backstage Bite is brought to you by the In the Raw family of sweeteners. Woohoo! We have the one, the only Charlotte D'Amboise from the legendary Chicago. Thank you so much.
I'm thrilled to be here, and your kitchen is so clean.
Oh, thank you.
It's so nice and clean.
So happy to have you. Let's start off from the beginning. How did you get into this crazy world of theater, dancing, magic?
Magic. And I'm still doing it. I can't believe how lucky I am.
Also talented.
Thank you. You're sweet. You know, I grew up in New York City. I was raised here. And I just grew up in the ballet world because my parents were both ballet dancers. So I was like schlepping back and forth to Lincoln Center, and the ballet world was just too tight for me. I took a dance class and I had to do character in ballet, and I was like, there I am! I was like, oh, there she is. There she is. I was like 14 years old, going on every audition I could go on.
So you were those children who I see walking down the street
With the bun
turn
heads?
out, bun.
No. Yeah. Well, you know what's funny is I would love to think that I was, but I was just never that. I was always dirty. I never could get my hair in a bun. So I was always in the ponytail. I was
That's
a tomboy.
amazing.
So. Yeah.
Wait, first I need to know how much you know about cooking and baking.
I know a lot.
Yeah?
I actually am a good cook. But anyway, we're doing vegan today. So what is it?
We are making hot honey loaf.
Oh, how cute are you? Do we have to do hot honey rag?
I don't know.
Cute, what a great idea.
Are you ready to get started?
Yes.
I need you to start with 2.5 cups of whole wheat flour.
Right, beautiful.
I need
Baking?
1 tablespoon of baking powder.
Okay, and that is a tablespoon.
It is.
Looks like more than a tablespoon.
1 teaspoon of baking soda.
Okay, so the baking soda and the baking powder.
Yeah.
You gotta do both.
You are becoming the 7th member of the Cell Block Tango. What is your sound? Pop, 6, squish, uh-oh, Cicero, Lipschitz.
Plugga-mugga.
Okay, let's go.
What is so silly? I can't even. Oh my god.
1 tablespoon of cinnamon, please. Nice and spicy, like Roxy.
Okay.
Half a teaspoon of ginger.
Oh, ginger.
Ginger, like Ginger Rogers. And half a teaspoon of ground clove. I think it's time to mix these ingredients together, and it's time to mix belt! Go ahead and just mix it together. If I had to choose a phrase to describe you in your personal life with your husband, it would probably be power couple.
Oh, that's really sweet. I would call it chaos.
You're married to the wonderful Terrence Mann. And I really want to know, how did you guys meet?
We met in Cats.
Really?
In 1984. It cracks me up whenever I see pictures, and I think to myself, oh my god, like I met my husband with cat makeup on. And I fell in love? Like, what the hell? Like, literally, like I fell in love with a cat.
Do you remember when you first met him?
He had finished a performance, and I was coming in. I had a broken arm, so I just saw the show. He had just showered, and his hair was all curly. And he came downstairs, and he was like, hey. And I just remember his eyes. He came in and he said, oh, nice to meet you. I've heard about you, or whatever. I played it very cool. I didn't give away anything. And we both remember it very well. He just knew. I'll never forget. I could even smell his cologne.
Oh, I love that
It was an instant lust.
I need you to carve out kind of a hole in the middle, because
Okay.
that's where we're gonna put our wet ingredients. And speaking about your husband, triple arts. I've heard of it before.
Yeah.
I want to know more about it.
Yeah, well, Triple Arts is kind of our baby that we started, I guess, about 12 years ago. It's a musical theater intensive where we like to put them in a situation which they would be in if they were in a Broadway show. Learning a lot of material, throwing stuff at them, and then living up to it. Terry and I are hands-on from the beginning to the end.
As the true triple threat that you are, what piece of advice would you give, say, a dancer
Yes.
wanting to cross over?
Oh, acting class. Acting. You'll never get anywhere unless you're a good actress. And you will never get roles unless you can step up to that. Sugar. Okay.
In our nice little hole that you've made, I need you to add 1 cup of agave in the raw. Exactly. Now, I need you to do 1 cup of applesauce. And a potato latke. Oh.
So good.
Finally, I need half a cup of vegetable oil. Just right in the middle.
Oh my gosh. Just cleaning up at the same time.
Clean as you go,
Yeah.
clean as you go. It's my favorite rule of the show. You're on death row. What put you in jail, Charlotte?
I can tell you what I felt I deserved to be on death row was when my daughter poured water on my other daughter, and then I got mad and poured water on top of her. Like, I think it scarred her for life. I got so mad at her, I was like, look what this feels like!
That's amazing.
And I deserve to be on death row.
And now you're on death row.
Okay.
So, on to something sweet.
Okay.
We are going to add half a cup of yellow raisins. And really make sure you mix them in so that...
Mixing.
You are in the longest running American musical on Broadway. What keeps bringing you back?
Well, they call me and they ask me to come back. No, I have to say, both of them, you know, Velma and Roxy, are one of the best roles made in musical theater for women. And they're not just like easy roles. They're complex and strong women that own the show. It's a great show. It's a great show.
It really is.
And the thing that's great about the show is the music
so
and the
good.
book. And the shows that run forever, you need both.
I need you to line your loaf pan with a piece of parchment paper. Don't be shy and make sure to get your edges. So now I need you to scoop it in and make it nice and flat. We know you are now on death row for throwing water in your daughter's face. And it's time for your last meal. Can you describe your last meal?
Pizza. And then dessert, I would do this thing that I make called magic bars.
Oh, I love magic bars. What would you have to drink?
You know, I'm a big wine drinker, but kind of don't want to like be drunk. I think I would probably do root beer. Can I tell you something that's crazy? It hasn't changed since I was like...
Really?
Yeah. A hot dog is pretty good too.
Oh my god, I love a
New York
hot
City
dog.
I might do a hot dog. Yeah.
You can have both.
Then I'll do a hot dog too. Boy, am I just trash. I'm like white trash. But I would do a hot dog.
That's exactly what I think of when I think of you.
Just in white trash.
Not at all. Now it's time to put this in the oven at 325 for 50 minutes. And while we do that, we are going to play a game called Quick Fire Questions.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Set, go. Leather or lace?
Leather.
Jazz or ballet?
Jazz.
What other era do you want to live in?
In the 1920s.
Vintage or new?
New.
Bra or no bra?
No bra, but I have to wear bra.
Peanut butter or jelly?
Peanut butter.
Ice skating or skiing?
Ice skating.
Loud or quiet?
Quiet.
Drink of choice?
Wine.
Dream vacation?
Beach.
Mexican, Italian, or Chinese food?
Italian.
Middle name?
Lorraine.
Favorite? Ooh, Lorraine.
Yes.
Welcome back to Cooking with Charlotte and Katie.
Oh.
Okay, so now it's time for the hot honey. Take your fork and do a nice drizzle. Perfect. You have really played some truly incredible roles on Broadway. Roxy Hart, Cassie in a chorus line.
Yeah.
What's on your bucket list?
Bucket list. Sally Bowles.
That's a really good choice.
Great role, and it's complex.
Oh, she's so complex.
And a really great acting role.
You get the honor of cutting our slices.
Okay. Yay!
Cheers.
It's delicious.
It reminds me of Irish soda bread.
Yes, it's
Right?
delicious. Really. I'm gonna get the recipe from you.
Okay, one more final question.
Uh-huh.
In the show, one of the most famous songs, All I Care About Is Love. Fill in the sentence. All I care about is blank.
Staying skinny. All I care about as I eat this cake is having a great body.
I have had so much fun with you today.
This was awesome.
How do I follow you?
Instagram, it's Char's Web NYC.
What about Chicago?
Chicago Musical.
Oh, easy.
Yeah.
And we're super simple at Backstage Bite.
Fabulous.
You're fabulous.
Really.
But honestly, you really do need to go see the truly incredible Charlotte D'Amboise in Chicago the Musical at the Ambassador Theater.
See you next time.
On Backstage Bite. Woohoo! Hey! Thanks for watching Backstage Bite, brought to you by my favorite family of sweeteners, In the Raw. For more information, visit intheraw.com.